Well, hello friends, it's Amy Frillici with the Gathering Inkspiration Stamp Studio, and today I want to show you, I am so excited about this, is one of my to-go kits that I'm offering this month. So it is the Sweet Cupcake To Go Kit, and it obviously features the Sweet Cupcake stamp set. This is such a fun stamp set to play with. There are oh gosh, like the endless possibilities of how you can make these cute cupcakes. So for example, this one maybe it's kind of like a triple time stamping where you might stamp this one and then this one and then this one over top. And it's actually really easy and forgiving. If you don't line them up perfectly, it still looks awesome. So like this one, maybe I would stamp in a really light, kind of maybe a pink color. And then this one, add a little bit more detail in a darker pink, and then some super pops of color in the most dark pink. I'll show you that because we did something like that on one of the cards. And then this is the cupcake itself, where maybe and you can start either way. You could start with this one in the lightest color and then go darker and darkest, or vice versa. I think one time I started with the darkest and then went kind of medium color and lightest color. So lots of fun, like play with it and have a good time. We do use a bunch of different stamp sets, and it's kind of like there's no way to get around that because of these three-step stamps, unless you use the same colors on every single card. And what fun is that? So I'm going to show you the cards. I'm going to show you the ink that we use so that you're prepared for that. And then if you need any of the ink pads, certainly we can get those ordered for you as well. But let me show you the cards. Actually, let me back up. So with the to-go kit, you're going to get the stamp set, and then you're going to get 4 different cards, and we're going to make 2 of each of these cards. And then you also get the 8 envelopes. So you'll be able to put your cards in envelopes and actually mail them out to people. So let me show you. This is the first card, and it says "Wish You Happiness" with some super cute designer series paper. So this is a good example. On this card, I used all 3 of the stamps. I started with and I'm going to set that down so I can grab my ink. But I started stamping in kind of that washed color, or I guess kind of the background, in powder pink ink, and then I added the next stamp in Blushing Bride ink, and then the final stamp in a Flirty Flamingo ink. So can you kind of see that, how we've got some different dimension there with my lightest to darkest colors of ink on the cupcake? On the frosting. Same thing with the base, the cupcake itself. I started, and this time I actually started with my soft suede ink with just that little bit of detail and outline. And then I added crumb cake with this stamp. And then the final one was Sahara Sand in this final stamp right there. So those are all the colors. You need 6 different ink colors for this particular card. Okay, next one is this, The Best Things in Life Are Sweet card, and this one I kept it a little more simple, I guess I would say, because I just used 2 colors. This is a white cardstock, so you can kind of see the white popping through there, and then I stamped this one in Bermuda Bay ink, and then this stamp in a Pool Party ink. Okay, so those 2, and then we did also use crumb cake ink on this piece of crumb cake cardstock to make our cupcake base as well. Okay, and then obviously we used some Bermuda Bay ink on that stamp as well. This one I kind of went crazy on. This is actually a case, copy and share everything, from our annual catalog. I just thought it was so cute. I did it a little bit differently, but I kind of, same basic idea, where I used all of our in colors for the candles. So you have to stamp it. This was in Fresh Fig, then clean it off, then stamp it in Berry Burst, clean it off, stamp it in Powder Pink, clean it off, stamp it in Lemon Lime Twist, clean it off, and then the last one is in Tranquil Tide. And you can see, if I get real close there, can you see the little polka dots? I did stamp those kind of around the edge of the card just to add a little bit more detail to the card. So those polka dots are stamped in the Tranquil Tide ink, and that's just with that little stamp right there. And then obviously those are, I used just the one candle. I didn't kind of create too much depth with it. That would be something fun that you could do as well. If you did that, maybe what you'd want to do is stamp this one in Fresh Fig, but maybe stamp it off first so it's a little bit lighter, and then you could overlay that one over top. So that would be fun too. There's just so many possibilities with this stamp set. I did also use a Daffodil Delight ink on the little flames on the candles. And then I'll tell you about the framelits in just a sec too, because there's one that cuts out that wish. And what else? Well, I guess I'll tell you right now. There's another one that cuts out the sweet, as well as this banner. And then that banner, can you kind of see that? I know it's a little bit hard, but with some vellum cardstock, we die cut that banner. And I think I used the same thing. Yep, on the white one right here, we cut one more banner. Okay, then the last card that you are going to make, and it uses this super sweet washi tape. So you'll get the washi tape as well and the baker's twine. You always get everything that you need to put everything together. This one, I kept it simple on the base, so we just die cut the cupcake itself. But then for the stamping, I stamped this stamp right here in Berry Burst ink, and then the next one was in Melon Mambo ink, and then the last one is actually in, this one right here is in a Blushing Bride ink. So I repeated a couple of the ink pads, but like I said, you are going to need a lot of ink, but that's kind of the nature of the stamp set. So let me give you details on the To Go Kit. The To Go Kit itself, like I said again, includes the stamp set and 8 cards, 2 of each of these, plus 8 envelopes. That straight To Go Kit is $35. And then you'll add $8 if you need it shipped to you. I send it priority mail shipping to you, so it comes really nice and safe and secure. You also get a full color step-by-step tutorial that tells you how to put this whole thing together and how to stamp it and everything. That's another option. If you already own all of this stuff and just want to get the tutorial only option fee is just $15. And I break it down. I tell you what color cardstock this is, how to cut it and score it. I tell you what paper we used and how to cut and cut that paper, kind of everything step by step, and then how step by step I put the card together by layers to get it completed. Okay. The one other thing I wanted to tell you guys about though is the Cupcake Cutout Framelits. These are something, when I send you the To Go Kit, I cannot do the stamping. I think you guys already all know that. I will cut out 2 cupcake toppers or frosting and then 2 bottoms, and then you're going to have to do your stamping on that cutout piece, which that can be a little bit tricky, right? I will send you the wish, a couple of those as well for each of your cards. But another option would be to order the Cupcake Cutout Framelits as well. And that'll make it a little bit easier for you, because then you'll do your stamping and then you'll use this piece to cut out the top, and then it's kind of buried in there, but then you'll use that piece to cut out the bottom. There is that banner that we used, and then this one says sweet upside down and backwards, so it's really difficult to see that. And then this one is wish, and then you've got a couple of other options in there too. If you would like to order, I'm kind of just adding it on. It's an additional $31 for the Cupcake Cutout Framelits. But these are fabulous. They obviously work really, really well with this stamp set, or you can do lots of other fun things with them as well. So I need to make sure I get RSVPs. Anybody that's interested in this To Go Kit, we need RSVPs in with payment by Wednesday, December 27th, and then all of the kits will ship no later than January 5th, which is a Friday. So if you have any questions at all, let me know. I'd love to get you signed up for one of these To Go Kits. All the details on the To Go Kit will be in in the bottom of the video here too, and I'll give you a link where you can just do a quick, buy now, click and pay for it kind of a thing. So it's super simple to get it ordered. So let me know if you have any questions at all, though. I'd love to get you signed up. And as always, make sure you check out my blog. I will have a blog post on this too. So if you need info or refresher, again, you can go to gatheringinkspiration.com and pull up the blog post on this To Go Kit. If you need any of the ink pads, let me know. I can help get them ordered for you, or you can shop directly online at amysuzanne.stampinup.net. So I hope you all have a great day, and I'd love to get one of these To Go Kits sent out to you. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.